What's good, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome to If You're New. It's your man, the Misunderstood Ninja, aka Han Solo, also known as Solo on the Rocks. This is just the car lovers, the car people like that. No, I didn't just think to go live or something like that. That's why I did the video. I recorded because I was still thinking about this, but this is just my cry and plea, and I'm gonna do this, probably release this video on both of my channels. But this is just a plea to people driving today. We gotta drive better. I don't think people understand that when you're behind the wheel. This is family. This is how you know. Like, this is supposed to be going to my son's car. We had plans to, if you're familiar with the channel, we had plans to redo all this. If you're familiar with the channel, you know we had plans to do all this. Is what he learned was learning how to drive in. This is supposed to be his vehicle. This is the last moments in it. He said goodbye to today. It kicked out speeds like it used to. It was a hailstorm not too long ago. By the grace of God, 2 people parked on the highway. A Suburban, a Chevy. It was one of those big, long silver brown, tan brown big boys with the double backs in it. Yeah, with the double back doors, and just parked in the middle of the highway with the high beams on. There's 2 of them. I'm coming down the highway. You already got some weirdo in the Subaru acting weird. I ain't gonna say, but it's weird as Subaru. And I'm like, stop trying to get in front of me just to slow me down. That's weird. I did not cut you off or do anything. All I did was get on the highway and then get on the other lane and go my speeds. And she was going like 65 or 63. So I just did my thing. I didn't whip back in front of you, nothing. I just stayed in the lane I was in. You know, so it's just so weird. Anyway, it hailed. The ice came down. Like I said, it hailed right around this area where we are. Everybody, and there's 2 ways to get on. Either you go into the town or you go to the other freeway to get onto the 101. And when I did that, you go into this underpass, under this round curve, and there's a little bit of a straightaway. I saw these 2 trucks getting on the freeway. I'm thinking they're going up there. It's hailing. This dude behind me acting stupid. We hit the ice. I slid. I hit the ice. I slid. I was ready to go. I made my peace with everything. But I mean, I used to street race. I know how to drive. So it's like, I just said, fuck, let me hit the brakes. So I mean, I said, all right, let me hit. I'm like, all right, hit the brakes. I'm sliding. I'm like, all right, making peace with God. I was like, you know what? Hit the gas. I'm like, oh, okay, I got a little bit of something. So I hit the wheel. As it's like I'm making all these conscious decisions on the fly, like, all right, I'm like, you know what, no, okay, cool, flip the wheel, car starts going, so I push even more. All right, we drifted, we moving. I'm like, cool, I can make it into this other lane. There is a Tacoma, a little red, whatever Tacoma. It was a tan truck and a little red Tacoma just parked in the middle of the fucking highway, and there's only 2 lanes there, and they both got their hazards on. So I'm drifting around. This asshole's walking outside his car in the middle of the fucking freeway, walking in the middle, going like, whoa, wow, looking at me like I'm crazy, and it's like, you're part anyway. So I avoided both of them. I hit the side. I was either hit a sign, aim at these houses, or, you know, like I said, aim for the signs, aim at the houses, or go. I said, I'm gonna just go for the sign. So I went for the sign. And this is on the way to work, mind you. So I did that instead of going into the houses, and I'm going south or north. And so yeah, the sign took her out. She's done. She still went 100. She still went. She still kicked out speed. She kicked out high speed, still going in overdrive mode and everything. But like I said, it's a wrap. It's over. No, I mean, technically, all the car needed was a few things done with it. And that's the main sign I took out. This is the car that Fearless was learning how to ride. Hit the sign on the side, which was easily fixable. You got that right there on the other side. Saying that's a reminder to people like this. Remember, we driving with our family. This is a family member. And that's why I think it hurts so much as I'm taking everything outside of this car and doing what I'm doing. Is just remember, your car is a family member. And don't think I'm not. And what I mean by that is just take the time to think of when your most worst time, whatever, where the one time you listen to the music and you know every time shit was so stressful, where was the one? First off, like the homie told me, your music, nothing sounds better. The best music is a music coming out of your own car. Nothing sound better than your own shit. Nothing sound better than music coming out of your own shit. Period. Especially your car. So, you know, we all have those times where we're in our car and there's times we don't think our car's gonna make it. Can you just, and we talk to this motherfucker every time. You know it. Every one of us has said, please, just make it to this next. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying for people, because I'm not telling people who else who make money. We just get so busy, things so happens, and I think we get so busy. And time flies, it happens so fast before we know it, and then we're like, damn. Well, hold on, baby. I'm gonna get this fixed. I'm gonna do this. Like it's if like. This is where Fearless fellas, you know, Fearless is one of our first safe and happiness memories. You know, like I won't say that the movie Happiness, like when you finally make it, our first moment of peace and happiness. He fell asleep on the ride home. It was, you know, shit that we grew up with for people of my generation and before. So I'm just saying, these people out here on the road, you're gonna be in a slow lane. Be in a slow lane. If you're gonna go 6 foot. People who going fast, just go around a person and just keep going, especially if the lane is open. You ain't got to cut nobody off. Something I had to change myself a while back. And I just realized that the more I treated this car like family, so it's just, this wasn't supposed to happen. I mean, I just felt, anyway, it's my last moments in this car. They're coming to get them today. This is supposed to be Fearless's car. We spent our time with it. Hopefully I can edit this with the other videos that we spent in this, but I know I'm just going to drop this video first, and I'm probably going to drop it again, but with edited cuts of Fearless learning how to drive, or at least pictures of it, because I don't know if he had but nice pictures of Elvis in the mask and stuff like that. So this is not a loss I was looking to take right now. This is really going to hurt. That's why it's like, if you're gonna hurt, if you're gonna feel something that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like this is our first camping car. This is like, you know how you gotta rely on other people to go camping and do things, and you always say, I'm gonna do my own, and you finally get something and it's so good where you're like, wow. So we, you know, this was our family member. It took us camping. Every time you saw us camping, you saw the inside of this car on any video we did. If you looked through any of our social media, any camping you saw we did was in this car. So, I mean, this is more of a farewell to the car. I mean, it's like a family member. Like I said, to the people know what I'm talking about. Even to the, and I'm really into front. I'm talking about to the most exaggerated of people who treat their cars like an actual person. But I'm talking about to us, to the families and the people who, you know, damn well we rely on these cars. We rely on it, all right? So treat it a little better on the highway. If a car's going faster, who gives a shit? Maybe they're always assume someone's in a hurry. That's all I'm just saying. Always assume someone's in a hurry. If the conditions are fucked up, pull over to the side of the road. Definitely to those people who parked in the middle of the highway in the middle of fucking ice. If you've been able to stop, start pulling your car over to the side of the road. Obviously, you could have pulled your car over to the side of the road. And they did. Like I said, it was, oh, never mind. Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. And for whoever tunes in and checks out. I do not condone, and as soon as something fucked up happens, that's why nobody saw this. That's why you guys didn't see any of this. This shit happened 2 Mondays ago. This is the end of this car, and I'm listening to the final moments and listening to music in this car. Then I'm talking about the people with their first, y'all know what I'm talking about. When it's not like, no, there's times where when I actually lost my credit card, I could not get gas for a week. This car had to ride on E for 2 to 3 days and did. Until I got my credit card in the mail. You know what I'm saying? Well, not credit, until I got my cards. And so, you know, to the people who love their car, but you know, you treat it as you supposed, because you know it's a car. But at the same time, for the people who love their car, be like, yo, if you normally smoked, if you normally treat it as such, do it more often. Be more careful with your car. It's time to drive easier. It is. It's time to drive easier. Things are more fucked up than they've ever been. That's all I'm saying. So the last things that need to experience our anger is the one thing that we put our children's lives in the hands of. Everybody. This was supposed to be his car. He chose this car. We had a few cars to choose from. He chose this car. So I'm just saying. To all y'all, you know what I'm feeling. You know what it is. This is the first time I've really had to say goodbye. Like, oh, this is it. And it's still, oh, yeah. Pass that down to your kids. Seriously, let's make it even more of a trending tradition of teaching your kid, of literally passing on real driving skills. Because, people getting on the freeway slower than they need to, causing accidents. People stopped on the freeway in the middle of hazardous situations with their hazard ons when they know they could pull the hell over on the side of the road, then getting out of their vehicle instead of trying their best to get the car off the side of the road. I can see if they both got out of the car, if both of them got out of the truck just to try to get one of the smallest truck out of the lane. But to be able to have both lanes in the middle of the highway, parked with your high beams on, knowing damn well you can move your car. All I did was wait a few moments after I crashed and everything, pulled over to the side. I waited for a moment, just waited. Said, all right, well, everything's still going with the car. Let me see if it's still driveway. Drove past. Like, it's not like they were just, why not pull anyway? As I said, I want to thank y'all for tuning in, for checking us out. Pass this on, please. To everyone you know, people with a car, people, I love that. I blast my car. Because it don't matter. They don't think the car they love is their car. You know what I'm talking about. So pass this on, period. Remember your own life, your own car, the first time like that. You did everything. The places we've gone, the things we've done. Anyway. Alright, son. So what would you say the Mitsubishi meant to you?
It was a vehicle that served us well and seen us in a time of need. You went camping with it. It helped save us even in the best of our times, even during the worst of our times. We made some memories with that vehicle. And of course, it's not going to feel as the same as it was, but even though we had the time to continue on, but due to the unfortunate circumstances, it had to go. So,
I would say it felt like family.
Yeah.
It's like you said, the worst of our time. Just seeing my pain, the anger, my dreams, my secrets. That we've all had those moments in the car. So that's why, if anything, the video that I was doing with all this was hopefully to inspire people to care more about their cars. People got fast cars. They move, let them go. Let them move. If you behind somebody and they already going the speed limit, even above the speed limit, chill. Go. We're all going to the same place at the end of the day. If you're busy, just go around. If you're really that in a rush, just go around. There's no point in trying to force somebody to go faster. Illegal too. If you don't be illegal, be illegal the whole way. With that being said, see you next time.